Hello there and welcome to the Ambassador Designs podcast. My name is Marcia and I will be your host. You can find me on Ravelry as Ambassador Designs and also on Instagram as Ambassador Designs. This is not my normal setup. I'm recording in Germany because I'm here for 6 weeks. Almost at the end of the 6 weeks actually. So let's just get into it. I'm looking down at my notes, so we're going to start off with finished objects, which I have a few of. We're going to start with the socks. I'm reaching for things and I'm dropping things, so sorry about that. I doubt there's going to be a whole lot of editing with this because I don't have any movie software here on my laptop, so we're just going to go with what I get. So hopefully it'll be fine. My first pair of socks are, looking at my notes again, I'm calling them the Aqua socks just because that's the color of them. But the pattern is the Sock Camp Picnic from the Crazy Sock Lady for her sock knit along this summer. And the yarn is something I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It's called Yarn. It's Yarn Bee called Color Idyll. And the color is Frosty Mint. And the heels and the toes are, I think they're from Strawberry Fields Yarn, from her books Advent from last year, and I'm going to get another one this year because I love them. But I just love the little speckles, and it picked up the aqua color really well, so, and I do have the other one. I have a pair, I just didn't have enough sock blockers, so one's not on the sock blocker. So that's pair number one. Then there is pair number two. My Elm Street socks. I love these so much. Oh my god, I just love these. And I lost the second one. There it is. I'm like, there's the second sock. I made one. And here it is. And this is knit with the Simply Socks Yarn Company, their post yarn in their Elm Street colorway. That's what I'm calling them, the Elm Street socks. It's their Elm Street colorway. And this also is from Strawberry Fields Yarn, the heels and the toes. I love her yarn so much. Her Advent, her Christmas Advent, she has one, and she's doing it again this year. I don't know if they're all sold out. They have a rainbow theme and a books theme. And she tells you what the books are that the colors go with. So, but this is my second sock. And this is just a simple vanilla socks pattern from the Crazy Sock Lady. On dpns. I did this one on dpns. This one I did on a little 9-inch circular needle. These two I did on a 2.25. All my socks I knit on a 2.25, 64 stitches. That's what fits me best. Although on one of these pairs, we'll get to that one. This one is the I can't remember the name of the heel. Short row heel, the German short row heel by, I'm just at a loss for words today. I can't remember anything. And I just turned 50 on the 12th. I can't remember anything anymore. It's like your brain turns to mush. You turn 50 and all of a sudden you forget everything. Mina Phillip, knitting expat. Oh my god, seriously, I don't know how I make it through a day. German short row heel from Mina Phillip from the knitting expat. I love this heel. I love this heel so much. We're just whipping through things today because I don't know how long this camera battery is going to last. I charged it, but you never know. Next up, and these I think are my favorite socks, and they're just simple. I got to remember to look at the lens, not the camera, or not the screen, but the lens. I have to remember to do that. It's driving me insane. I'm trying really hard. Let me put this one on the sock blocker because it's not on one. I'm so prepared. I'm so professional. Can you tell? Yes, I'm so with it. These, I'm calling the Wizard of Oz socks. I think I have the camera too close. Oh well, I'm not backing it up now because this is what it is. This is what you're getting today. These are my Wizard of Oz socks. This is Patton's Croy sock in their zebra stripes colorway, and I didn't, at the time when I started knitting this, I was just going to do a plain, either an ivory or a black heel, and then I was online shopping at Knit Picks, as you do, and I saw this red, it's their Stroll Glimmer. It's their sparkle one, their Stroll Glimmer and the Scarlet colorway. And I thought, this reminds me of the Wicked Witch socks after Dorothy landed the house on her when her feet were sticking out with the ruby slippers on. And then when she took them off, Glenda the Good Witch took them off and her toes rolled back up. This is what her socks looked like with the ruby slippers on beforehand. So I'm calling them the Wizard of Oz socks. And I just love these. And yes, there's also a second one. I love these so much. I just can't. And they're just another simple sock pattern. Who is this one? Oh, this is the, I forgot. This is the Vanilla Sock by the Crazy Sock Lady on Crazy Sock Lady. Her Magic Loop pattern. This is her Magic Loop pattern, I believe. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. Oh well, we're gonna go with it. I think that's the pattern. Who knows at this point? I don't know. All right, so that's another pair done. Last pair of finished socks. These are fun. I can't even remember where I picked up this yarn. I think it was a yarn store in Buffalo. What was the name of it? Something with U in it, like the sheep name, E-W-E. Oh my Lord, I can't remember. Oh, I forgot. I don't remember now. I'm just blanking on it. But it's a yarn store in Buffalo. Awesome yarn store. If I could remember the name of it. If I can, I'll link it in the show notes in the bottom. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the yarn shop in Buffalo. But this is also we're on a Crazy Sock Lady theme here. This is also the Crazy Sock Lady pattern in her heel toe do-si-do colorway. Heel toe do-si-do pattern. This is Biscotti Yarns. I think it's Biscotti Yarns. I lost the label for this one, but I think that's who it was, and I think it's in their Lifesaver colorway. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. Biscotti. But this is their Lifesaver colorway. And an orange mini I had. I don't remember where the orange mini came from. Might have been left over from something else. I have no idea. This one I know wasn't from Strawberry Fields Yarn. The other one was, but this one was not. And here's the other one. This pattern is super fun to make. And once you get the pattern down, once you start doing it, you don't even need to look at the instructions anymore. It just goes, it's just a simple pattern. Oh, I heard a noise. I'm waiting for a delivery. So, but this is, yeah, I'm scatterbrained. So this is, I'm just holding things wonky and flipping things around, and my hair's a mess, and I'm not wearing any makeup because when I packed for Germany, none of that made it in the suitcase. I don't know what I was thinking, and I thought, I'm not going out to buy any more. So this is me, no makeup. This is what you get today. Au naturel. And a messed up hairdo. The messed up hairdo, I just need to touch on this for a second. I can't do my own hair right now, and it's really, really bothering me. I have a frozen, it's called frozen shoulder. It's a shoulder injury I got in this shoulder. So I'm doing physical therapy for that, but like I can raise this arm up, and this one I can get to about here. Oh, nope, I can go a little higher today. That is about as good as it gets for me. Sorry. Looking at the wrong thing again. That is about as good as it gets for me. So doing my own hair, it's really hard. Like I can get it to here, but I can't really get it behind me, so I can't really. My husband's been putting my hair in a ponytail for me. Thank God he knows how to do that. He used to have long hair way long time ago. If I could find a picture, I'd pop it in, but I don't even think we have one anymore. But anyway, another finished object. This is just going to be like the worst podcast ever today. It's all over the place, which is very much like me. I'm all over the place. I have no, it's just chaos. My life is chaos. But I'm having some iced tea in my, can you see? Nope, wrong way. My Jack Skellington mug that my husband bought me. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. I have the windows open because it's warm in here and nobody has air conditioning in Europe. But it's on a busy street right here, and you can hear all these trucks and cars and things going by. And occasionally there's a train down there. Occasionally you can hear, it's not like it's a little train that goes from town to town. And occasionally when it comes through here, you can hear its horn. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. But we'll see. I don't know. So that was my Wizard. I'm looking down at my notes again. That was my Wizard of Oz socks. And the last finished object I have is this, which I bought the yarn while I was here. And I made it while I was here. All of this stuff I made while I was in Germany. I've been doing a lot of knitting in between my sightseeing. But this neck warmer. Yeah, the camera is too close. Can we... this way? I don't know. It's a cute little neck warmer that I made out of some yarn that I bought here, which it came with... let me grab the band. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I would suck. But it's this. And the price tag is right over the name. How convenient. Let me just move that. This is the company. This is what it was. And the pattern came on the back. There's a pattern on the back of it. And it came with the buttons too, which I thought was adorable. I'm not going to put it on right now because it would require moving my shoulder, and that's not happening. But I will hold it up for you again. This, nope, this way. This is my neck warmer, and right in front of my face, this is my neck warmer. And it's a nice thick bulky yarn, so it knit up really, really fast. And I have, I'm moving forward, sorry. I have a bunch left over. And I was thinking about going and getting another skein of this, because this is not enough to do what I want to do with it. I want to knit, I think it's the Getting Warmer. I look it up on my phone, but my phone's way over there and I'm not getting up to get it. I think it's the Getting Warmer, Keeping Warmer. It's by Espace Tricot. It's a free pattern. It's a cowl, but you can pull it down over your shoulders if you want to. And I think it only takes like 350 yards or meters of, excuse me, of yarn, which this is not enough, but if I went and I got another ball, I could easily make that. So I think I'm going to go back to the yarn store, which is just right over there. It's within walking distance of my hotel, and get another ball of this so I can make that by Espace Tricot, because I really like that one. And I love the fall. I'm going to hold it up close. I love the fall colors. It's just so pretty. And the little buttons, where'd they go? Little buttons are adorable. It says, they say, I can get it there. They say handmade with love. Is it going to focus? Yep, handmade with love. They are so adorable. The buttons are too cute. I don't, the ball of yarn I get will have 3 more buttons, so I don't know what I'll put that on, but maybe I'll make another one of these in a different color. Different yarn. We'll see. So that is it for my finished objects. That window keeps making a weird noise in there. The wind takes the window in the bathroom and then it makes this funky noise. I don't know why it is. Sit there. They're not going to sit there because they're not going to behave. So that's what things do. They don't behave. All right, my first work in progress, which I'm having a hard time with that. I keep wanting to say works in project and project. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's works in progress, not works in project, but either way, I'm going to mess it up probably 12 times. This is my first work in progress, my whip, which I can't work on right now. I'm so bummed. I ran out of yarn and I can't get any more because I didn't buy it here in Germany. I bought it back in the States where I live. I live in central New York, by the way. So I will try to hold it up. It is attached to my needles and I'm mid-row because that's when I ran out of yarn or realized I was running out of yarn. So I will try to hold it up the best I can. It's quite large. I may have to adjust the camera for this. It's my Lava Lake shawl. It's huge and glorious. We're going to try to do this just a little bit. There's my cup. Okay. And I've lost my... We are just a hot mess today. There it is. Okay, let's try this again. Lava Lake. Lava Lake. Oops, dropped it. Come on, my yarn is attached to the one skein. I can't even see. It's like I'm covering my face. All right, so this, where's my notes? Can't remember what the color names of anything are. Lava Lake. Okay. This is yarn I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's a Yarn Bee brand. This is called Aged Gold. And I just love the yellow. This next one is, and I cannot remember the color name, but it is by Hypnotic Yarn. I love her yarn so much. I have a ton of it in my stash, and I love it so much. Where's the ball? And I can't remember the name of this. The ball bands are all at home. Something about cider. It has something to do with cider. Mulled cider, hot apple cider, something cider, I think. And it's gorgeous fall colors. So you kind of, oops, got my yarn stuck in it. So you start off with the gold. And then you do 2 rows of the next color and then 2 rows of the gold. And then you hit your third color and you do 2 rows of that. And this third color is this dark, like this orangey color right here. This one, oops, dropping things. This one right here. Can you see it? This one. And that is called Chestnut Heather. I think it's Chestnut Heather. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I think it's called, I'm adjusting the camera again. I think it's called Chestnut Heather. Also a Hobby Lobby yarn. And then the next color is, where'd it go? This one. I have a little bit left. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might put it in my Cozy Members blanket. I have to finish my sister's tiny mini sock advent. Maybe I'll make her one of those. This is Dragon Horde yarn. This is her, oh, Lord, Candy Corn, Pop Rocks. I can't remember. But it's by Dragon Horde yarn. And it's got pinks and fall colors with that little, it's got that little pop of magenta. I don't know if you can see it there. My notes are falling. And I love this so much. I don't know if she still has that colorway, but it was one of her fall colorways. That's the aged gold. Okay, and then this red, and then it fades into this red color. So the Chestnut Heather fades into the, I thought it was called Candy Corn, but Jesus, I can't remember. And then it goes into this dark red, and then you start fading back in the opposite direction on the other side, and I got to here, and I ran out of the Chestnut Heather. So, and I probably wouldn't have, but I wanted to make a little bit bigger than the pattern. I love a huge big shawl. I just love one so much. And this is, let me put that ball back in there before I forget, or I will lose it. This is the, let me find a good picture. It's the Lava Lake shawl by Stephen West. I love Stephen West shawls so much. Where's the front page? I don't know if I can see this or not. And it's been folded and beat up in my bag. Can you see the, it's crooked. There we go. Let's try to hold it straight. Let's not look drunk while we're podcasting. This is the Lava Lake by Stephen West. And it is such a joy to knit on this. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And what really bums me out is I can't even finish it because I ran out of yarn. And there are no Hobby Lobbies in Europe anywhere. So I'm going to have to wait until I get home to get that chestnut color. So, yeah. I wanted to have it done before we got back. That's not going to happen now. I'm bummed. So bummed. It'll get there when it gets there, though. We'll be done for the next podcast. Then what I have next, another beat up pattern because it's been in my bag. Oh, this bag, I have to tell you. This bag, my Lava Lake is in this bag with the octopus on it. I bought this bag. It's just a simple tote bag. I bought this bag at a store in Cooperstown, New York called Tin Bin Alley. They have some of the most amazing things in that store. If you get a chance to go to Cooperstown and go to Tin Bin Alley, you should do it. It's amazing. Love it there. We go there quite a few times a year. There's also a yarn store there that I haven't been to in a while. Sybil's Yarn Shop. Amazing yarn store. That's down the road. I can't remember the name of the town. It's just maybe 5 or 10 minutes down the road. But it's called Sybil's Yarn Shop, and I love that yarn shop so much. It is a favorite. So we try to, I try to go there as much as I can. Sometimes if my kids are with me, they resist going to the yarn store. They're like, oh, I don't want to go. Why do we have to go? So, yeah, it's such a joy having teenagers. On to my next work in progress. See, I said it right. See, if I concentrate, I'm missing a pair of socks. It's a work in progress. We'll get there. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead in my notes. This is my, I dropped stitches. Hold on. Let me pick them up before I have a horrible accident and I can't fix it later. Okay, there, I fixed it. This, I picked up my, I want to show you the pattern. Again, it's been in this bag and it's pretty beat up. And you can't really see it. This is a black and white picture. So it kind of sucks. You can't really get the detail because it's color work. Sort of a little bit, but it's not great. It's called the Misurina Tee by Caitlin Hunter. Whoopsie, now I'm dropping everything else. And I just started that a little while ago. That's going to be a bit, I'm very slow at color work. I really need to improve. But I saw these two yarns and I just thought they needed to go together. I've got very little color work done. There's this purple section, this little lace section here. It's upside down, but my yarn is pulling. But that's my color work. It's this purple and this teal color that I absolutely love. And it is from, that's not the ball. It is Palette. It's by Knit Picks. I love Knit Picks. This is their Majestic colorway, this lovely purple. It's much darker, like on the screen it doesn't look that dark. I wonder if I could, yeah, it's a much darker purple. And then we have this gorgeous teal color. Purple is the main color, and this is the color work color. And I'm loving it. But like I said, this one's going to be, I'm very slow at color work. So that's going to be, once I can get past the color work, the sweater portion is going to go fast. I'm an extremely fast knitter, but really slow at color work. I don't know why. My brain can't seem to function sometimes when I'm doing color work, so I really have to go slow and pay attention. And this is living in my, oop, I just shut it, my cat bag. This bag I got, and I absolutely love this bag so much. And I can't remember the name of the lady. It was a project bag swap that we did around Christmas time a few years ago, pre-COVID. And she made me this bag with the cats on it, the Christmas cats. And there's all these pockets on the inside, which I absolutely love. And it holds so much yarn, so much yarn. It's huge. It's like huge, but I absolutely love it. And there's fuzz all over it. And I love this bag so much. So that's where my Misurina Tee is staying right now. I did buy yarn. I haven't even finished this one, and I bought yarn for a second one. I bought yarn from La Bien Amie, and I don't even have it on me because I left it home because I knew I wasn't going to be using it right away. It's this, I can't even remember the name of it. I have another skein. That's what I'm waiting for the delivery to come. It's out for delivery right now. I figured I would order it while I was in Germany because the shipping would be cheaper. It's not their Magna Fluorite color. It's a fingering weight yarn. After I got the yarn in the mail, this was, oh God, a few months ago I ordered this yarn. I didn't know what I was going to do with it and I bought it, but I absolutely fell in love with the color. Grocery Girls Jody from the Grocery Girls had talked about it, the yarn from La Bien-Aimée, and she's using, I don't remember what color she's using, it's just bright coral. The one I picked was a slightly more, a little bit more dimmed down version of the bright color. Hotness, it's called Hotness. I think it's Hotness, Hot Mess. Oh my God, my brain, I'm telling you, I could look it up on my phone, but again, it's over there and I'm not going to get it because I'm lazy today. So I got the yarn, and I only have one skein, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it when I bought it. And then I went to my local yarn store, Carol's Crafts in Rome. She has other stuff besides yarn, but she has a huge selection of yarn. And I noticed this yarn, I think it's by Dale of Norway, also at home. But it's this eggplant color, and it pairs perfectly with the corally color. It goes so well. Except the eggplant yarn is a DK. So I ordered a skein of the mohair. Same color. Ordered a skein of the mohair because I'll hold it together with the fingering. And that'll be for the colorwork portion of the Misurina Tee. And it's going to be so pretty. I will have to show you the yarn on the next podcast because I do not have any of it with me. I didn't bring it because I thought I'm not going to use it. Apparently I overthought about how much knitting I could get done while I was here, and I brought a metric ton of yarn with me, probably. And I'm never going to knit it all. I'm just going to put this down there. Yep, now you can see my face up close. Woo! Getting a drink because my throat is dry. Since I've been in Germany for 6 weeks, I haven't been able to get any of my allergy shots, and this is all stuffed up and nasally and sneezy, and oh my God, it's such a joy. Can you sense the sarcasm? Yeah, such a joy. Although I'm in Germany, so I really can't complain. I'll get my allergy shots when I start back up when I get home, but I'm in Germany for 6 weeks, and that's friggin' awesome. The food is amazing. I think I've gained probably 40 pounds since I've been here. Not really, but that's what it feels like. The food here is... We're getting off on a tangent. The food here is amazing. That's all it needs to be said. The food here is amazing. Next work in progress. See? If I concentrate, I can say it right, not this. Oh, there we go. I have one done. There's my sock locker. I'll put... It is my Goblin Forest socks. I'm loving this yarn. I do not have nearly enough Halloween socks. Although I just purchased a bunch of Halloween sock yarn. That will not be, I'll be home before that even gets shipped to the house, so I think, I don't know, maybe they'll be fast shipping. We're leaving here on Germany on the 31st to fly home, because my husband's contract is done on the 31st. So here is my Goblin Forest socks. I love this. Try to get a little bit of a close-up. The pattern is the Payday socks by Leah Oakley. And I've made this pattern before. And I just love this pattern with self-striping yarn. It just comes out so cute. This heel and toe. Huh? Does it do it? Did I have to look at my notes? I can't remember whether it doesn't say. Oh, this I got in a swap last year. It is, oh no, not last year, the year before. The year before. Year before. This is, I think it's Yarnberry yarn in the Old Man Fezziwig. I think that's Old Man Fezziwig in the toe right there from the Yarnberry. I love this yarn so much, and these socks are going to be amazing. I'm holding it like I'm insane, but... So, I have started the second sock, and I have... Let's just drop some more things. This bag in here has been everywhere with me, and it's a hot mess. Like, there's stuff everywhere. Like, it's just... And now I've got my yarn and my beach arm on my bag. Oh, that's why. Hold on, I've got a needle conundrum over here. I've got my needle wrapped around something. That's an extra needle and I don't even know why it's in there. So this is how far I've made my progress on my second sock. It'll be done today. Today? I'll work on it today. It'll be done probably by tomorrow. So this is how much work I've got done. And this little stitch marker, I can't say enough about it. It's my blueberry cake. Can you see the blueberry cake? I don't know if it's focusing. The little stitch marker is from Chapel View Crafts. On Instagram, she's called Chapel View Crafts, and I have several. I don't know where my little bag went. I have a whole little zippered bag of her stitch markers that I absolutely love. And they're all little food, like there's coffee mugs and food. All of it's food based. And they're just so cute, little cakes and pies and hot cross buns and you name it. It's so cute. So that's my little stitch marker, but that is as far as I've made it on my sock. So, and here's my ball of yarn that's all messed up. I wound this up by hand because I did not have my winder with me. I just wasn't going to schlep it all the way here. I thought, you know what, I can do it by hand. And I had caked up a bunch of yarn before I left anyway. So I thought when I've worked through all of that, then I will just cake it up by ball. Basically what I've had to do is I have no other way to do this. I dangle it around my neck and then I just like lift it around and it's a whole process. And then I wind it up by hand. So there's that. And my little ball for my cuffs and toes is half unwound in here. My little ball for my cuffs and toes of the purple Old Man Fezziwig. It's such a perfect purple color. I love it. And this has been living in my bee bag that I made. It's got a little bit gray bottom and it's got some stitching and it's got a little bee charm on it. Can you see the bee charm? Of course not, because I'm holding it like an idiot. Oh, for the love of Pete. Can you see the tiny bee charm? Yeah, probably not. Anyway, so that's staying in this bag, along with my other pair of socks that I'm working on. I always have two pairs of socks at once. Not even kidding. This pattern is super cute. And I dropped a stitch. I'm just all about dropping stitches today, and then I have to fix things. I don't know what is up with me. I don't know. Good Lord. I've caught it, so I'll fix it later. This is the Foxglove Socks by Jules from So Sweet Violet. And this is how far I've gotten so far, and this is the front. It's not blocked because I'm still working on it, and I'm trying not to drop needles, but that's the foxglove section. It looks like little foxglove flowers in here. Now her pattern is a toe-up pattern. I don't think I've ever knit a pair of toe-up socks in my life, and I'm not going to start. I prefer cuff down. I don't know, that's just my choice. So I just reversed her pattern and did it that way, so I can still have the foxglove socks and I don't have to do toe-up. And this little heel, this blue with the pink speckles in it, this is from Strawberry Fields Yarn, from her Advent. I think this will be the third year I've done her Advent. Yeah, third year I've done her sock Advent, and I absolutely love it. So I'll talk about sock Advents later. I bought a couple. I bought four. There we go. I've said it. I bought four. I'm an addict. I can't help it. I love yarn Advents. But anyway, so that is the progress on that sock, which is not a lot. And the yarn, I forgot. And I had this somewhere too, the ball band for that. It is the Yarn Bee Color Idyll in Magenta. It's their magenta colorway. And this yarn is super soft. Like, oh my god, it's sock yarn, it's regular, it's wool and nylon. But it's so soft. And I love this pink color. And I will have enough left over when I'm done. To do some heels and toes and some other yarn that I'm going to show you in a little bit for my future knitting projects, but we're not there yet, so I don't want to jump the gun. So let me put this away, because otherwise it would be a hot mess over here and stuff would be everywhere, and well, stuff already is everywhere, but I'll pick that all up after. So there's that. That's in my little bee bag. I showed you my Misurina Tee. Plans for another Misurina Tee. I can't wait for that yarn to show up. And now, that is all I have for whips. Yeah, that's all I have for whips. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. So now we're going to talk about acquisitions. I've done some shopping. There's going to be some bag rattling. Sorry. I'm going to put this up here. I went to this, oh my nose itches. Sorry folks. It's just me being me. And I'm not editing any of this out because like I said, I don't have my editing software here and I'm not going to try to look up a free software editing I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're just going to get me unedited, mistakes and all. So I went to this yarn store and I cannot remember the name of the yarn store. I will try to link it in the bottom later, because I have to look it back up. I can't remember. And even if I could remember, I can't pronounce it right. So we'll link it down there in K-Town, Kaiserslautern, which I hope I said that one right too, but everybody calls it K-Town. Lovely, lovely yarn store, and I bought some stuff. So we'll start. I bought this purple yarn. That I have, my favorite colors are purple and orange. You will see a theme here with the rest of this bag. Not so much purple, but you'll see the rest. But my two favorite colors are purple and orange. Not necessarily all together, but those are my two favorite colors. So I bought this. This is all sock yarn, by the way. So I bought this lovely purple. It is beautiful. It is just, it makes me happy. It makes me happy. Then I bought, and there's the tag, the Zauberball Crazy. I don't think they have colorways, names anyway. Does it have a, I'm not sure if that's but that's the colorway. That's what it's going to knit up like. But oh, the ball's got a little messed up there. But I love these colors. The teals and the oranges, and there's some dark blue. It looks like, but it's a dark blue color, and there's a little bit of yellow in there. I love these, and these are going to be some amazing socks. Now, some of these are not all for me, by the way. Some of these are going to be Christmas gifts. Some of these are going to be gifts. Some. This is mine because it's orange. Got another skein of that and this gorgeous orange. I'm loving it, and I don't know if this has a colorway name. It just says orange in orange in. It's orange. It is superwash wool, 75% superwash wool, and 25% nylon, and it's super soft. This is going to be a pair of socks for me. I may take some of this leftover purple and do a heel. Or I could do mismatched socks. I could do one sock that's purple with an orange heel and toe, and then I could do one orange sock with a purple heel and toe. That would be fun. Ooh. I might have to give that a thought. I might actually have to do that. My husband had mentioned that I should make purple and orange socks, and that just might be what I do it with. I didn't even think about that till just now. Yeah, I think I might. And my next one, excuse me, is this orange and gray stripe. Whoop, turned out the wrong way. Nope, still going the wrong way. I'll do better. I'm still learning. And on the back, it shows you what it's gonna stripe like. And I love this. And this, the green in here, you see the little green in here? This is kind of like the Regia Perfect. I think it's Regia that does the Perfect sock. And that's like, this is exactly the same concept. That's what this is going to be a pair for me. And then we have, this is similar to this one, but it's not got the, it's similar. So there's this one. It's also the crazy, nope, this is the Wonder Klex. Is that what that says? I can't even read that with my glasses on. Maybe I need new glasses. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. It says, I'll show you the tag and you can, whoopsie, let me just, there you go. That's this yarn. And it's got some teals and some dark browns and some reds and oranges, and there's a little bit of yellow peeking out right there. So, and that's what it is going to stripe up like. It's a tiny little thing on the tag. You can barely see it, but it'll make a fun pair of socks. So these two are kind of similar, but a little bit similar. Then I have this one, which is the Zauberball Crazy. And this is pinks and purples and reds and oh, it's scrumptious. It's going to make a gorgeous pair of socks. And that is what it's going to stripe up like. Let me get my finger out of the way. Ooh, this way. So it's going to stripe up like that, and it's the Crazy Zauberball. I went sock yarn crazy. I don't think I bought anything. I bought a lot of fingering weight yarn. I bought all fingering weight yarn. That was it. And then we have one more for that yarn store. And it is an orange one. And I love it. It's this gorgeous orange colors with some pinks and some corals and a little bit of, there's some brown hiding in there, and it's going to knit up like that. Let's move it over. And again, it's the Crazy Zauberball. I bought a lot of these. And these will be for me because I love orange. I love all things orange and pink. So let's put these back in this bag for now. And then I will show you what I bought from the other store. And that's not even all the shopping I'm going to do. I'm going back to, sorry for the crinkling noise. I'm going back to that yarn store, I think Thursday, I think tomorrow. I think my husband is taking me back there tomorrow. Plus there's another one in K-Town that I missed that I found out about, so we may go to that one too. I'm not sure though. We'll see. I have more shopping to do. Then from a different store, which, where's that receipt? It is called the ID Creative Market in Stuttgart. And I will just put the little receipt up there so you can see the name of it as it's showing up. But that's where I bought this from. Again, all fingering weight yarn. I bought this delicious yellow. I got 2 skeins of each because they're only 50 gram balls. It's yellow, and it's a tonal, so it's got different shades of yellow. Like there's a lighter section and a darker section down here and over here. And it is by this brand. And I just love this. There's 190 meters for 50 gram ball. It's 25% wool, 25%, 75% wool, 25% nylon, polyamide. Yeah. So I bought 2 in this gorgeous yellow. Then I bought 2 in this green color. I don't think this has a color name. I think they all have color numbers. Yeah, they don't have color names, they have numbers. But it's this gorgeous green color, also a tonal. So I got 2 of those. And I got this beautiful blue color. I don't know if that, would you call it a French blue, a periwinkle blue? It's not quite periwinkle, it's not purpley enough to be periwinkle. I got 2 of these. And then my husband said I needed to make Christmas socks. So I shall. I can't get them all out. So then I got 2 of each of these, green and red, to make Christmas socks. So I will have enough to make 2 pairs of Christmas socks, 1 pair for me. I don't know that my husband would wear hand knit socks, so maybe I'll make a pair as a gift for, I'm not going to say who, because she might watch this, so I'm not going to say who it's for, but I might make her a pair of these fun Christmas socks. I think what I want to do is have them like a mismatched pair, I think. Because I think that, I don't know, that just appeals to me for some reason. I think they'd be cute. 1 sock knit red with a green heel, cuff, and toe. And then 1 sock knit green with a red heel, cuff, and toe. I think that would be cute for Christmas. I think that would be adorable. I'm going to knit my pair that way. And I think I'm going to do the same thing for this other person who shall remain nameless for right now. In case they ever watch this. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody might ever watch this. I don't know. I might just be talking to nobody. But either way. And now I'm going to crinkle the bag again so I can put it all back in here. So. And I'm not even done shopping yet. Whoops, missed one. And I can't reach it with my stupid bum shoulder. Oh, and I also have, not only do I have a messed up shoulder, I have a broken foot. So I'm hobbling around Germany with a walking boot on because I broke it right before we were, like, I think 2 weeks, a week, maybe a week, I can't remember. Before I came here, I broke my foot by dropping a large piece of wood on it. Now, this is going to sound horrible. Well, it's not going to sound horrible, more unbelievable, rather. I've broken this foot 8 times. 8 different times in 8 different places. I don't know how I'm still walking on the foot. I don't know how it's still in one piece. I mean, it heals, but I don't know how it's not mush in there, but this is the 8th time I've broken this foot. Like I said, it sounds unbelievable. It's not. It sucks every time I do it. And some of the ways that I've done it have been ridiculously stupid, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So I have a messed up shoulder and a broken foot. So I am a hot mess over here. So there you go. I have been so thirsty today. I don't know why. Like, this is a big cup. I don't know how much it holds ounce-wise. This is a huge cup. This is my 3rd cup today, and it's not even, I don't even know what time it is. My time right now in Germany. It's 1:30. I've had 3 of these so far, and they're huge. Huge cups. Like, it's huge. I'm almost done with the 3rd one. I'll be knocking back a 4th. So now we'll look at my show notes. So without those it's just disorganized chaos. Future knitting. I'll show you some of the yarn I brought with me. This will make you laugh. And I'll go through who it is and where I got it from and what I plan to do with it and all that good stuff. Some of this I will get to before well, who am I kidding? I'm probably not going to get to any of this before I leave, but it's fine. It's fine. I didn't know how much knitting I was going to be able to do. I gotta prop my foot up. I overestimated how much yarn I thought I was going to knit through. So these are all going to be my future socks that I will work on and try to get them done by the end of the year. This first one up is the Dragon Horde yarn. She has the most amazing colorways. This one is called Streaking Satyrs. I keep wanting to call it Twisted Satyrs. I don't know why. Streaking Satyrs. And it's just this blue with the speckles of the purples and and then this lovely pink mini for heels and toes. So that's going to be one pair of socks. You really need to go check out her website, Dragon Horde Yarn. I just ordered some more today, by the way. Her sock sets, I just love her sock sets. They're so much fun. I also ordered her Halloween Advent, so that'll be coming. That's going to be super fun. So I will have a Halloween Advent and a Christmas Advent. That'll be fun. Yeah, I have an Advent problem. Well, I have a yarn problem. My next one is this one. I lost the thing. This one. It's oranges and yellows and a little bit of teal in there. Can you see the teal in there? There it is. And that, I have tried to pair this mini up, this teal mini, with so many different things. And I'm like, okay, it's the wrong shade of green. It's always the wrong shade of green for whatever I wanted to use it for. I tried to pair it up with some Christmas yarn, not the right green. Some other Halloween yarn, it's just never been I've had this thing for I don't know how long now. And it's never been the right color for anything. And I thought, well, this is going to go perfect because it's got some teal in the yarn. I thought this is going to be perfect together. So now I have found the perfect use for this tiny little mini. So that'll be fun. Oh, twisting, there we go, twisting satyrs. Streaking satyrs. This one, also from this, I ordered it from the, oh my god, Simply Socks Yarn Co. It is by Knitterly Things. It's the Vesper sock yarn, and it is a self-striping, and it is called Unicorn Magic. I love this. It's like a circus and a skeiny yarn. It has got all of the colors in here. Every one of them. Every color. Loving it. It is so gorgeous. And I'm pairing it with this bright yellow mini. Oh. It's just... It's talking to me. It's speaking to me. This... I think I'm going to skein this up. I think this is going to be a vanilla sock, and I think this is going to be for my plane ride home. I have an 8-hour plane ride, and then I think the next one is an hour and a half. So I've got a lot of flying time to go home. And I tried sleeping on the plane last time, and I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I have no idea. But I just couldn't do it. So I think I'm going to skein that up for my plane ride home, because it'll just be a vanilla sock, so I don't like if I... It's not like I have to keep track of a pattern. I have to worry about if the lights are off. If it's dark in the cabin. I don't have to worry about that because I can knit in the dark. I knit in the movie theater all the time. As long as it's a plain vanilla sock, I'm okay. So I think that's going to be my plane ride home knitting. Is this right here, because I've been dying to cast this on. So I think that's going to be plain knitting. My plane ride home. Then I have Christmas socks. Plans for Christmas socks. I have 3 pairs that I'm going to make. I have this, it's upside down, Knitterly Things of the Vesper sock yarn called Jingle All the Way. And that's this one. And I'm pairing it with this lime mini. Well, yeah, I call it a lime. But it's got that green in there. I thought that'll be fun. So that's going to be some socks. Christmas socks for me. Then this is, I think this is, yes, this is last year's colorway from West Yorkshire Spinners. I still haven't used it yet. And their new one's coming too. I ordered their new one. Does it have a color? Silent Night. So this is the West Yorkshire Spinners. And their Silent Night colorway. And it is just the sparkly blues. It is gorgeous. And I looked at this and I thought, if I pair it with this gold mini, it's going to remind me of Van Gogh's Starry Night. I thought that's going to be pretty. So that's going to get paired with this gold mini for heels and toes. And then this one is by Hypnotic Yarn. And that label is messed up because I had shoved it in my bag to come here and it crinkled. It is Hypnotic Yarn, and it is their Jingle Bell Guac. Oh, there's hair on it. Or fuzz, something on it. Jingle Bell Guac. And now this came with a mini, but I didn't like that. It was a blue mini, like a light blue mini, and I didn't like it with that. I liked the mini, but not with this. But this mini, this red sparkly one, is gorgeous, and this is from Holy Sheep Yarn Co. I bought this at a store in Buffalo, one of my favorite stores in Buffalo to go to, called From the Attic. It's in Lancaster. I keep saying Buffalo, but it's all in the same area. It's in Lancaster, New York. And they don't have just, they have more than just yarn there. It's this gorgeous gift shop. It's one of my favorite places to go when we go to Buffalo. And I always check out their yarn because she has some beautiful yarns in there. I got some hand-dyed yarn last time I was there, and it is absolutely beautiful. And it's just like these soft pinks and soft blues and these pastel colors, and it's sparkly. And I don't have here to show it to you, but that is like one of my favorite things. So this is Hypnotic Yarn, and then this mini, and I thought those would go together really cute for some Christmas socks. So I think this is, yeah, I think this one is going to be a gift, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I think this is going to be some gift knitting. Then I have, and this one's already kicked up because I was going to use it. Oh, maybe this will be my plane ride home. I don't know. This gorgeous beigey brown color. It was a sock set that I bought that, excuse me, I have the hiccups, that comes with this deep purpley eggplant color. This is from To The Max Yarn Company, and I ordered a couple of different sock sets from her, but this is one I brought with me. And this is their PB&J colorway. I love peanut butter and jelly. I can't say enough about it. So I'm like, I have to have this. And these go so cute together. And what I want to do with this yarn, I thought it would be cute, is do the Hermione's Everyday Sock pattern. It's got those little pearl bumps every so often. I thought it would remind me of chunky peanut butter with the little nuts in there, the little pearl bumps. So we're going to make chunky PB&J socks out of this yarn. I think that'll be adorable. So, and I think that's everything I've got for today. I've lost my notes, so story of my life. I really don't know where my notes went. Oh, right next to me. Yeah, that's everything I've got. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I've showed you what I'm working on, the things that I finished. There's another pair of Christmas socks I was going to do or show you, but it's over there and I'm not getting up right now because my foot is hurting. And I don't have my walking boot on right now, but to get up I'd have to put the walking boot back on to go over there, and I'm not doing that. So I think this is where we're gonna part ways. We're gonna be done for the day because I've shown you everything that I've got, everything that I've purchased. Still waiting for that yarn to be delivered. So yeah, I think it's nap time. I'm tired. So I'm going to sign off. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to do this podcast every couple of weeks. But when I get home, my school starts. I'm in my second semester of college. I decided this past January that I was going to go to college. So I applied. I had everything. I had 3 weeks to get everything done before the semester started. So I did. I got everything done. Decided on when I was going to school. So I'm in my second semester in the fall. So that'll be starting as soon as I get home. So I'm hoping to do this every 2 weeks. We'll see how much knitting I get done. I've got, I think, 6 classes. I'm taking 6 classes this semester. Maybe it's 5. I don't even remember at this point. So yeah, we'll see how much knitting I get done. I don't know. I mean, some of it's just, some of it I will be able to knit because all of my courses are online. It's a local university. It's MVCC. It's a local university, but because of COVID and because of my shoulder issues, I have to go to physical therapy, and I have 4 doctor's appointments a week to try to get this thing back to some semblance of a working shoulder, which is, we're getting there. It's just really, really slow. So I had to do all online classes because after physical therapy, my arm is quite sore. I'm trying to show up to an actual class and have to drive and be in pain. And now with a broken foot, and driving is so hard. I can do it, but it sucks. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we'll see how much I can get done. But that is the plan. The next episode will be better. I'm learning as I go. But the next episode will be when I get home and I'll have all my stuff there, and it'll just be, I think it'll just be easier. My movie editing software will be on my computer, so I can do that. This is just going to be this is what you get. This is the unedited version of myself. So that's it for today. I hope you all have a nice day, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.